Hello everybody, welcome to the Brew Review. Today we're going to be reviewing the new game by Capcom, the game that everybody's excited about, Ghosts and Goblins in first person. Now this game right here was probably the scariest game that I've ever experienced.
People are already going to hate this segment because it's not our usual shit and you're just trolling them.
I'll show what the game's actually called, and like they'll see that, but that's not the point. The point is that Ghosts and Goblins in first person is one of the scariest experiences we've had, and it's all due to it being in VR. We played this, and we didn't actually get through it completely, not because we were too scared to, just because we're kind of tired of having to start.
Oh my god. I was adamant about not looking up solutions to anything.
Right.
And the first part of the beginning hour demo of Ghosts and Goblins
Ghosts and Goblins
is the same as it ever was, except for you can go through that red door sooner, but there's nothing you can do.
Right. But the context for this is that it's like an hour, right? If you're probably speed running and not too scared to go forward. There's no save points within that time. So if you're
because there's different things you can interact with and get and everything, but I wish you could save it because, man, I don't want to look up the solution to the part that we got to, but
at this point,
died every time.
At this point, it's just like...
Because we scrub.
But we've played enough of it to tell you that this game is probably going to be one of the best experiences in VR, hands down. It's kind of blew me away, really. It's scary as fuck. Okay,
so yeah, that's pretty much the whole point of this. People are gonna hate it so much.
Why? What's going on? This is how scary this game is. AJ just had a stroke thinking about this game. That is wow. That is amazing.
So yeah, part of the reason we're covering this is I feel like it fits within the horror theme. I know our theme is paranormal, but horror,
Yeah.
Do we won't. But so I had played the first part of Beginning Hour that was always available for a long time. I didn't play the updates until the final one, which added the VR. Even having already played it and knowing what to expect, there's a door. This door used to be locked. This one right to the right of the door that you initially walk out of. I was like, oh man, what if they added something different in this part before you watch the tape?
For one, the first demo that they sent out was not VR, and when we played it, it was kind of disappointing, really.
It wasn't much you could do.
It wasn't much you can do. It wasn't that scary, and it wasn't on league with PT. The game that this series, the new Resident Evil.
Then we once rated the top horror game of all time. Be sure to check out that video.
Which basically is what they're borrowing from. Which thank God, because PT was pretty amazing. So
and what's going on with Allison Road while we're at it? What's the deal with Allison Road?
I don't know, Seinfeld, but the point we're making is that in VR, everything is better, especially horror. Because it puts you right there, and there's times when you're playing Resident Evil 7 and you do not want to go forward, which is a good thing because this is what this game is supposed to do. It's supposed to scare the shit out of you.
It's the top. It's it's the worst thing you could say about a non-horror game, but it's the best thing you can say about a horror game.
They also added something where if you go upstairs, one of the walls are open now.
Oh yeah, when you walk in that room and that wall is now open.
That scared the shit out of me because I'd already seen the demo before we played it. That part was closed off, so when I got there, I just froze. And I was like, no, because I know they're gonna try to scare me in there. I hated that. It's intense. It's an intense experience. The whole thing.
I'm gonna get the game on day one. Talking technically for a second, in VR, the graphics are much worse. They're not awful, but they're much worse than if you weren't playing it in VR. Right. It's definitely more jagged. You can tell the dip in resolution quality. Let's not hide this and sugarcoat that fact.
Well, actually,
but the immersion factor of playing in VR so far outweighs that because it was not scary when it was not in VR. It was creepy, and you get a little cautious.
I have a sort of differing opinion than that. No, absolutely, there's a lot of jaggies on far away objects. I want to be clear about this because the jaggies. I think that whenever you're looking like at your immediate surroundings. And even to from here to that camera, I feel like things were not that jaggy. Like they were there, but they're not like stairs. I felt like it felt pretty damn real, and the detail and the textures and stuff of the items and the place.
I will say one of the most impressive parts in terms of detail is when you go in the bathroom and you can look in the sink and you can see all the details of the syringes and stuff like that.
So I think the graphics are actually really good in terms of detail, and your immediate surroundings are not that jaggy. It's really only especially whenever you go into the videotape and then you look at the house from far away, and it is pretty bad. And there's also a little bit of blurring on the sides a little bit during that part, but it never takes it away. It feels super immersive. It feels real. It's frightening.
The Bakers, Jack and Marguerite Baker,
Is that?
and they're not hillbillies.
That's from PT, right?
No. Hey, Clarence, come on, get a shot of this.
You're right.
Make
you're
a
right.
great backdrop for the video.
You're right. It's from the new Ghost. This is from the new Ghosts and Goblins game coming out.
Played that fucking part
VR.
so many times between the original demo and this one. If it keeps that same feeling that beginning hour has in VR, I feel like it'll take me all year to finish the game
because it's
just from the pace, the pace that you move at, because you're like. You don't want to look around the corner, but you're just taking tiny steps.
Yeah, exactly. If we get a how long to beat, it's going to be like a year on how long to beat.
VR.
Yeah. And
really
the new Ghosts and Goblins game from Capcom. I can't believe they're finally... I'm so happy they're going back to this series.
This joke is just... I don't even know, man.
So people in the comments will go, you fucking idiots. It's Resident Evil, not Ghosts and Goblins. And then you get the engagement. Ugh. It's very possible that the fear in the game could dissipate as you get weapons. Whenever you have weapons and once you feel a little bit more powerful, you know that whatever comes at you, you'll be able to take care of it. And I think that will take a little bit of fear away, possibly.
Yeah, that is something I am worried about. Also, just of note, for anyone that hasn't played it, I did get motion sickness if I played it with smooth turning for the analog stick. Because by default, it has this method from whenever you flick the right analog stick, rather than it smoothly turning you, it transitions. You can set the angle, but it's 30 degrees by default.
Right. It quickly reorients you from side to side. And you would think, oh, that sounds horrible. But it works because it doesn't feel like you're moving your body in an unnatural way. It just feels like the game is reorienting yourself as you move around this environment.
When I turned that off, I almost immediately started feeling sick playing the game.
Right, yeah.
It's the only game that's given me motion sickness. I got like ever so slight feelings of nausea playing Scavenger's Odyssey at the beginning. That dissipated. I had more eye strain with that because of how dark it was in the flashing colors.
Yeah. One more point I wanted to make is that, and I can't believe I forgot this, is one of the reasons why this is so frightening is you wear it with headphones.
I just heard so much more through the headphones than when I had it playing through the soundbar.
You hear voices, right? You hear like different things, and you hear
it has that directional kind of 3D audio feel that PSVR supports.
You hear scurrying too sometimes around you. It's because your feet kind of shuffle, but sometimes you'll stop and you'll still hear a shuffle, and you'll be like, "Whoa, what the fuck is that?" I admittedly cheated a little bit at one point just to get through the game. I put my right ear out a little bit, that way I could hear that I was in the real, just disconnect from the world a bit, so I could go forward, because it was pretty crippling. I watch horror movies all the time. I've watched stuff. I've played really scary games as well. This is probably the scariest experience I've had in any kind of medium. Even PT, and PT was frightening. Now I do think that if PT was in VR, it would be way scarier than this. Because if you take the VR away from Resident Evil, it's probably not that bad. Like the headphones might help a little bit. Yeah. If you put the headphones on and you're playing it on your TV, it would probably be pretty scary. But the VR, it's just miles ahead. Last little bit here, you're gonna see us be frightened. I'm so scared. I feel like such a pussy.
Pussy is as pussy does.
But oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, I don't like it. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I think I'm supposed to attack him.
Kill him. Turn around. Swing.
Okay. Now that I see what he is. Oh, he's still fucking... Look at his face.
There's no way I can play this whole goddamn game in VR. Like, this is the pace I would be playing at, man.
Like I said, I tell you what helps. It's let at least one ear open to listen.
I don't want to puss out though.
You piece of shit!
Hit him! Hit him! Time to shout out to our latest subscriber, Liam McCowan. Liam McCowan.
Ah, yes, Liam.
Liam McCowan? Thank you And fuck you, you beautiful bastard.
Are we gonna stick with that? I thought we were gonna make them unique.
I don't know what to say about Liam McCallan. We're gonna lose every new subscriber we get because we make fun of their names.
No. I mean, that's a fine name.
Okay.
I like Liam.
Oh, this last one. No, this
the one before Rachel.
The one before Rachel Marie of our last video is Kill Me. Kill Me has subscribed to you on YouTube. That's just kind of sad. Oh man, fuck you, Kill Me. I don't want to say fuck you to Kill Me because he's probably already really sad, right? You don't want to like push them over the edge like that type of person. So I'm not gonna
do it.
No. No.
Do you fucking pussy?
No. We just love you, you beautiful bastard. That's it. No fuck you. No fuck yous. That's it. That's it on this. We're done. Right?
Is that my Genya voice?
I'm stealing your Genya voice. Thanks everybody. Come back next year
for the annual boo review.
For the annual boo review. Every year you get a new boo review. Lucky you. Yeah, bye everybody, and come back next time. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. New videos.